Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In this video, I have a BTArtbox nail haul. I decided to get some nail tips and toenail tips for this haul so that I could do a matching nail and toe set because I've just been loving doing that lately using the BTArtbox nail tips. So for this one, I was wanting to do a summer themed design, so I felt like using the brighter pastel French tips would be perfect. So with the brighter pastels, you get 5 neon French tip colors, and the base color for these are the peach base. So yeah, I'm just going to show each one of those colors. You get a purple, blue, neon green, orange, and pink. And yeah, I just thought that these were so cute and would be perfect for a summer themed set. I'm going to just show really quick what they look like up against my thumb. This is the short almond length. They have these in short square and long square as well. They don't have these in medium almond. I really wish that they would make these in medium almond though, because I just love them so much and I think they're just so perfect for the summer. But the colors that they come with are so bright and pretty. Of course, I will have these items linked in the description box, so if you're interested in checking them out, then be sure to use those links in my description. And I do also have a coupon code for BTArtbox's main site, so you can check that out. And then of course they do sell on Amazon as well, so I'll have the Amazon links in the description too. Of course, with Amazon you get them a little bit quicker than their official site. But this is what they all look like. And like I said, I did get the toes as well. So for the toes, my toenails are a little bit longer, especially my big toe, so I did get the long toe, and this is the original toe shape. So this is the squoval shape. They have recently come out with a sharp square shape, but they don't have these brighter pastels in that new square shape. Not sure if that's something they plan on releasing in the future, but for now they only have it in the squoval shape, which I actually really like this shape as well. And of course, like I said, since my big toe is kind of long, I love that they have this longer option. But yeah, it comes with the same 5 colors: the purple, green, blue, orange, and pink. And I am going to put these up against my toe just so you can kind of see what they look like. I'll just put it up against like my big toe so you all can see. But yeah, I think that these are so cute, and for this set I decided I was going to do the orange because I just thought that the orange was so bright and pretty. So yeah, I'm going to just show these really quick and then I'll check back in. So like I said, I decided to go with the bright orange, so I went ahead and grabbed those two. But what I also needed for this set were just some plain natural colored nail tips. So I grabbed this mixed short almond natural multicolored set that I have from them. I got this from their Amazon. I don't think they have this on the original site anymore, but they come with 5 different natural colors. So you have the milky white, the pink, brown, nude, and the peach. So I went ahead and grabbed the peach so that it matches the base color of the brighter pastel, and that way I have like a plain solid color nail that I can do a different design on without the French tip. So yeah, so I'm just going to go in now with some builder gel as a base on those nails, because I am going to be using some pigment powders on those nails to do almost like an aura type of look. So yeah, I wanted something for the pigment powders to stick to, so I just went in with the builder gel. That way it kind of leaves a sticky layer. So I went ahead and grabbed those colors, and I'm starting off with the pink, which I'm doing that aura type of design on the ring finger. So I'm going to just do that, tapping it lightly into the center of the nail, and then I'm just going to kind of fade it out around the edges. And yeah, it's just a way to get like that airbrush kind of look without having to use an airbrush. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on both of the ring fingers. I am going to also put that same color all over the pinky. I originally was going to do like an ombre, but I just decided to go ahead and fully cover the nail. Oh, and also before I forget, I am going to put up on the screen my inspo photo for this design. I saw this set on Instagram and I thought it was so cute, so I wanted to try to recreate it but using the BTArtbox nails. So yeah, so this was the original design, and I'm not going to do it exactly like the original, but I feel like I got it pretty close. It was just a few little designs that I didn't add that were on the original. I'm also going to do some of the pigment powder on the thumb, but for the thumb I'm going to be using the neon orange colors so that it kind of matches the orange French tip color. So I'll do that once I finish up with the ring fingers and pinkies. So once I finished up with the pink pigment, I just went in and cleaned off my brush before I went in with the orange. And I kind of felt like the lighter shade of orange was too light and the darker shade was a little bit too dark. So I just alternated between the two, and I feel like that matched the French tip color pretty spot on. So I went ahead and did that on both of the thumbs, and that was pretty much it for the pigment powders for like my natural nails that I grabbed. So I'm just going to go in and kind of cap the nails with some top coat. This is just to seal in the pigment powders, that way they don't rub off when I go in with the other designs. In the inspo set, there was a nail that had like a seashell kind of design, so I wanted to do that. So I just laid out some white gel polish, and then I have a liner brush, and I'm just going to kind of go in and just swipe it back and forth over that French tip on the pointer finger until it kind of makes like some random little lines. Like, I'm not putting too much thought into it, I'm just kind of going back and forth, just adding some thin little white lines, and it just kind of gives that shell effect. And then I will go in also with some 3D gel so that I can create that seashell kind of texture. But yeah, I'm just going to do that on both of the pointer fingers. So once I cured my lines in the lamp, I'm just going in with this 3D gel to create like a seashell type of texture. So I'm putting some little dots all around the French tip, and then I'm just going to take a liner brush and just kind of pull that towards the center of the nail, and yeah, it just creates a 3D seashell type of texture, and it's super easy to do. Once I have it done, I'm just going to cure that in the lamp, and I'm going to go in and add like a cute little pearl accent to finish it off. There was also a nail in the original design that had like the Y2K lines and dots, and I have some stickers that give that type of effect, so I went ahead and grabbed those, and I'm just gonna play around with them and just see how I want to lay them. But essentially it's going to kind of create like a circle around the oral design, and I'm going to put some little charms in the center of it. So I'm going to put 2 of those on each of the ring fingers, just kind of alternating these sides. So one of them is going to be at like the top right, and then the other one will be at the bottom left. That way it kind of looks circular. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just going to lay that down on both of the nails, and then go in with my charms. Of course, since I'm going for a beachy summer theme, I'm going to use some pearls, and then I'm also going to use some of these little beach themed charms. So they have like starfish and seashells and stuff. So I'm going to do a seashell on the center of this and then put 2 little pearls with it. To finish off the seashell nail, I'm just adding a little pearl accent right in the center where like all of the little seashell lines meet. So I'm just going to put a tiny little pearl and cure that in the lamp. I thought the thumbs in the inspo photo were so cute, so I wanted to do something really similar on the thumbs for this set. So I'm just going to go in and do one of the gold little starfish little charms in the middle, and then I'm going to go in and add pearl charms and little gold accents all around it. So the last finger that I need to do is the middle finger, and that is going to have a cute white 3D flower on it. So I just grabbed some of my 3D sculpting gel, and I just have some rubbing alcohol in my little dapping dish, and I'm just going to go in and roll out some balls. Each ball will be a petal for the flower. I'm going to do 5 petals for these, so yeah, I'm just going to lay those out. I'm just trying to size out the ball so that the flower isn't too big. Since these are the short almond length, I don't want the flower to like take up too much space. But yeah, I'm just going to go in and do that, and then I'll use a little silicone tool to kind of sculpt out the flower petal shape. So to kind of tie back in the paint color, I am going to go in with some pink pigment powder right in the center of my white flower, and I will also go in with a little pearl charm in the center as well. So the final step for the nail set is just some top coat, of course. So I'm going to go in and top coat all of the nails and cure that in the lamp. But yeah, I didn't record me actually applying the nails because I wanted to go ahead and do my toes first. So of course that's coming up in a few seconds, me doing my toes. But I will have pictures and stuff at the end of the nails fully applied. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think of this nail set and how y'all think I did in comparison to the inspo set. But now I'm going to jump into doing my toe design, and like I said, I did grab the matching orange toes, so I just went ahead and prepped my toes. I started off camera and I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but all I did was just file my natural toenails a little bit just to remove the shine from them, and then I'm just going in with some rubbing alcohol to kind of clean off the dust, but then also it's going to act as some dehydrator, which will help the toes stay on for longer as well. So now that I have the toes prepped, I'm just going to go in and size out my toenail tips to make sure that they fully fit from sidewall to sidewall. To apply the toes, of course, you can use the Gel X method, but I always like to go in and just use regular nail glue. It's just my preference, as I have had issues in the past with having like a slight gel allergy. So the Gel X method just isn't an option for me. So yes, I'm just going in with some brush on nail glue. I'm just going to put a good bit of that all over my natural toenail, and then I'll put some inside of the full cover toenail tip, and then just kind of hold it on, make sure there are no air bubbles, and just kind of let the glue dry for a few seconds before I go on to the next toenail. So I wanted to add a little accent to the toes to kind of tie in with the nail set. So I decided to go in with one of the starfish charms, and then of course I'm going to go in with some of the pearls and little gold beads that I used on the nails as well. So I'm just going to do that on the big toe, and I decided to leave the other nails plain. I didn't want to do too much on the toes this time, but yeah, just going to add that in the bottom corner and then cure that in the lamp. So now I just need to remove the little tabs off the tip of the toenails, and then I'm going to lightly file them just to make sure they have like more of a square shape at the tip. And then also the big toe, my toenails are long, but the big toe is like a little bit too long, so I'm just going to file that down a little bit so that it's a little bit more close to my natural toenail length. So yeah, once I file that, the last step is just to top coat the toenails. So this is how the set turned out once I had my nails applied, and then of course I went in with some cuticle oil as well. I feel like these are just so cute. They're like my favorite nail set. I say that about every nail set, but seriously, for the summer I just feel like this was just so perfect. Let me know what y'all think of it in the comments down below, and of course if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out the links in my description box to BTArtbox if you're interested in the products, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.